comme nga luntangol le soto men bota FANTANKA yo ntel fana be do ko la family planning le so ntel le mi jiatu etija bari sate jamale ma yo bilon enata pour ka futa jahali sato kono pour ka ene musoli kacha.
FANTANKA is an organization that promotes sexual and reproductive health of amongst people. So we're targeting young mothers, out-of-school girls, and adolescents to just help them understand their sexual and reproductive health rights, and to also promote gender equality or gender equity.
ya stop kadin di mon futu di juna kampanye mon fana ali yake kukura wa besiare wayi kutubu ngokon yara kadin de ngoja akakumbo yara fanun ko nyina ba kono no indi wo fela ko nota onkul kama felo nyi kono kono ya maro nyulube ya maro lela FANTANKA ka fomo
As a girl, if you have a breast, the teacher will come and point at your breast. You don't have a badge. If you're touching your breast, if tomorrow you don't bring a badge, I will beat you. That's what they normally do, and I think that also is a sexual violation. Yeah.
Times your teachers can even like tell you to do something, and when you don't accept, they will be like, if you don't do it, your performance, your academic performance, I will tamper with it. So you have no other choice to do it. And when you want to report the case, sometimes you feel like no one will believe you.
The reason for early marriage is religious belief. You know, since most of our ancestors, they believe that the youngest mother is in 9 years. So even if you are trying to convince your parents, telling them that you are not going to get married till you reach the age of 18 years, they'll be telling you that this is our culture and our tradition, so we have to do it. In fact, also we are not going to keep you here till you reach the 18 years, because you may bring shame to our family.
If you are from a poor background and like a semester just come back from any of these European countries, so he's looking for a wife, and then he come and meet your mother, and your mother know that she is going to benefit from it. She will encourage you for you to enter inside that marriage, and you get married without your own willingness.
Like you are forcefully given a husband that you don't love. Maybe you never, like she said, you never met the man before. Just because the man is rich, your parents want you to marry him so that you benefit from him. But then you don't love that boy, you don't love that man, and always there are problems at home. Let's say like you started having kids for him, but you don't love him. There are always problems. At last, the man could just dump you. Now that you have children, you cannot go back to school, and then even if you want to go to school, people will bully you, and that will make you not to go back to school again.
So currently we are going to do a peer education campaign to try and address unplanned pregnancies and unsafe abortions. We are also going to talk to people about female genital mutilation, which is of course happening in the country. We are going to do it in LRR, CRR and URR.
My opinion about FGM is that it is harmful to our health, and it is, I can say it is not civilized, because as you say, it is like cutting a flesh from someone's body. Like if you take a razor blade, you cut someone's body, the person loses blood, and at the same time you are not even doing it to one person, you are doing it to different people. So you are going to cut this person's flesh, you go and cut another person's flesh. Hadn't been that the other one have HIV through his mother's womb, because some people they have HIV through their mother's womb. So that person also will be infected with HIV. So I think FGM is bad to our health, and it is not civilized. Though it is our culture, but I don't agree with it. FGM should not be practiced in the community because it is harmful to our health. It is though they practice it, but they do it in secret, because they heard that when the law said when you are caught doing it, you'll be fined in prison or you'll pay fine. So they normally do it, but they do it in secret, especially the old women.
If your uncles or any other relative touches you inappropriately, you go and report to your parents. Don't take it as a joke. Do not be scared to report them. Tell your parents, and if your parents don't want to take any action, you go to the police station, because at the end of the day, it is you that will suffer the consequences.
What the uncles used to say sometimes, when they touch you, maybe sometimes they do touch your breast, and then you just shout and said, stop this, I don't like it. And then they'll just say that, it's just a joke. I'm just joking with you. Can't you just take a simple joke? What you think that, like, I'm not going to that, I'm just joking. So it's like that they will start doing this kind of thing, sometimes to your breast, sometimes they will beat your buttocks, and then you will just say, I don't like it, stop it. And they'll just say, hey, I'm just joking. Can't you take that? Or will you tell me that your boyfriend don't used to do this to you? That is how they will take it, you understand? It's like that. Or maybe if you just go and report it to your parents about it, like, I don't like the way my uncle used to react on me, understand? And the mom will just say, he's just your uncle. He's your uncle, like that. Once they rape you, if you start to take actions, to go to the police station, then you will say, I'm going to report. And they will be like, he's your uncle. This is a family thing. So let's just take it and solve it. That's why this rape thing is just keeping on happening always. Because it starts at the family level. The family members don't used to take actions about it. They'll say it's a family thing, until they spoil your life. Let us not go outside and report this thing in our family. People will have something to say or will have something to talk. So the girl will be scared to go and take action. Or the uncle will come and scare you. If I hear you talking that I'm the one who do this to you, you are going to know. You understand? So it's like that. Like parents in our family, we have to do something about it. Because if the family members don't take action about this rape thing and the abuse will just keep on happening. I know it is the family level. Because sometimes, even if you go and report the matter to the police station, they will just go and drop the case. Let's just make it as a family thing.
Saidi altulum family planning ko do sa lewo je nyaadi le pour mol mini ya lonko e manke sunkutoti mol mini ya lonko ya kewolon ne faka pare aldu mun fala woto
family plan ke ntol ya lo musu futuri wol ni rafte de ngolu jam fandi la nyola baraka fa sunkuto falan ka family plan dale bi la mun foloti ntolo ya ma
doing family plan is better yeta ka futu ni karanta ike fona nafa
e ko mo mun fajanto tabe mol be tankano la ko wala nyame wala mali ali min fonal nim fero min nat wada man ne babon dinola nim yala ntel nun ndindimma mbuka hani ka fintim mansara mbuka hani wala ni mansara inata ida ita dalilo mun na ibo falal nka sarale ni ke yamare ngata bar san sarati je ni ko mu ko bi kana finti amari be fero mun ke lay finti tata bola kalam abo kelal no tata tinyaro lay tele yakiyala ima kiyala atata ta fay banana ala kuwol nata ika mobe ka sikale yala na ba ma kunto ana ba ma yeduni duno nyin ina yingi kata mol be fella mol be fola fal fanal be dadiya ko mo fole bar dum bar nga kata nyanya mo banno nyina mu solution ta loke.
We have met people in the furrows. We have also met people in the communities who were happy that we brought some knowledge or give them added knowledge. We have been doing like on-the-spot kind of sensitization. Sometimes we will go to naming ceremonies, sometimes we will just go to gatherings where, or political rallies where there are people who would benefit from our campaign or the information we have. So far we are extremely grateful that we have reached so many people. It's been exciting. We did not even expect to reach these thousands of people. We are happy that we have gone round the regions in LRR, URR and CRR, and we have met like a lot of young people who we felt like have gained from the knowledge that we shared with them, especially with the uptake of family planning for people who are sexually active. We have tried to encourage as much as possible abstinence, so people who are not sexually active to try by all means to stay away from sexual activities because it's not something they may have knowledge about.
nyancho makamulem no 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 Bondike jamalu foteni ola mela nyantole nina Musolu jama be fala o mela nyantole nina no no Yamaro nyulube yamaro lela Fantanka kafomo lube yamaro lela Yamaro ade maro yamaro nyulube yamaro lela Yamaro ade maro yamaro nyulube yamaro andi ngol kane futundi juna fasini fanase la dunia dia no fokole ya baba munal fatanyina musokane nele kabu